guys, welcome to this edition of Tower Talk TV. If you're into fishing, then you're into the outdoors. If you're into the outdoors, then chances are you're into camping. In this episode of Tower Talk TV, we are going to do a video with YBoutDoors. So check out this episode of Tower Talk TV to see what those guys at YBoutDoors are doing. They're going to show you what they're all about. They're going to show you how to install and maintain that pad.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Tim Sexton here with YBoutDoors along with my partner Craig Tatum. A little story about how YBoutDoors came to be. Craig and I went down to the Houston RV show together along with our wives because we wanted to look into getting into camping a little bit more seriously as we're recent empty nesters. We all four went down together and we're looking at the Rockwood mini lights and fell in love with them. Got home and had a conversation about one concern that we had, and that's the big front window on it, just like the front window of your car. Car, you gotta have a front window and be able to look out it, but everybody knows that they collect rocks. We were worried about these collecting rocks. So we came up with a solution and we've developed these pads that we're marketing under YBoutDoors that do a great job protecting that front window from road debris and hazards. Craig came up with some great design ideas on the best way to protect our front windows. So Craig, why don't you tell everybody how we came up with this, or more importantly, how you came up with it and where we are today.
So what we've come up with is we've got the pad, it's got 1/4 inch, a dense foam, it's heavy, wrapped in vinyl on both sides. It's got marine grade vinyl, both sides of the pad. It's sewn in, it's got a 2-inch Velcro sewn onto it. Works great. It's heavy. It weighs approximately 6.5, 7 pounds, depending on the size of your model. You put it on the window. We send you the Velcro, the adhesive Velcro that goes on the window. It does fantastic. We make approximately 10 different models, and if you look on our website and you don't see your model, contact us, and either we have it or we will figure out a way to get it.
We've gone to RV dealerships, pitched them what we're making. They've allowed us to make templates, or we've had customers send us templates of their own windshield and we've made them to spec. When it comes to the Velcro, you'll see on the pad itself, we've got 2-inch Velcro here. Now you might be concerned that that's gonna look kind of silly on your window, and you'll see here in a minute when we do our installation. We don't utilize 2-inch Velcro that goes on the window. We only use 1-inch. We do the 2-inch so that you've got more contact space on the pad to make sure that the pad fits right.
If your glass is covered, you've got full contact on the Velcro.
Please reach out to us at YBoutDoors.com. And there's a chat button on there that you can reach out to us and fire your question away on a chat, or email us directly and we'll get back to you with an answer to any question you have. We do offer multiple colors. If you are interested in the color and don't see it on our website, again, reach out to us because we'll customize the color for you and let you take it from there and customize it yourself to your own team.
The first time me and my wife used ours, well, we realized, woke up the next morning and looked around and it was 8:30 in the morning and it was dark still. Like, you gotta be kidding, you know? Hadn't even thought about that benefit, that window letting so much light in the mornings, and didn't even realize that was gonna be a benefit. Extra insulation works great.
When it comes to the custom colors that we have out there right now is Geo Pro and E-Pro campers. We've got the neon green that looks really sharp on some of the campers that some of our customers have sent us pictures of. So we can customize them to fit your needs. Just reach out to us and let us know.
Thanks everybody for watching that. Now we're going to move to the front of the camper and show you how easy it is to install the Velcro on the window. I've had this Velcro on for 9 months. I'm going to replace it today just so that we can do an installation. These bubbles right here. What happens is the camper gets hot. Summertime, wintertime, sunshine, expansion and contraction. These campers, this glass, it expands and it contracts. In our instructions, we ask you to apply the Velcro, the heat of the day. That is because it is expanded at that time. When it cools off, it shrinks And that's where these bubbles come from. You can cut the bubbles out right here, right there, cut them out. Now you've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of Velcro. And the edges tend to separate more than this. And that happens when it gets wet or when you take the pad off. The pad gets wet while it's on the window. Leave it on the window. Let it drain. That's why I like this gap in my center. Let any water out. We'll talk about it in the install, but this is one reason why we say move it in 1/8, move it in 1/4. Get good adhesion on the glass, full adhesion on the glass. Remember, you got a 2-inch Velcro on the pad. Leave gaps. I like the gaps. It lets any water that gets in it. Like I said, if you want to cut these out, you can cut them out. When the window heats back up, you don't see any of these bubbles. It goes back to flat. When we go camping, we don't take the pad off. Me and my wife, we leave it on the whole time. As I said, it's darkness and it's insulation. Works great. All right, hey everybody, real quick, we moved over to Tim's camper. This Velcro right here is our original Velcro. He's had it on for 2 years. Actually, I think this is our second version of the Velcro. Right here, in the corners, up there, you can see where he has cut bubbles out. He still rides with his pad on this Velcro just as is. Up in the corner, cut a bubble out. Up here, you can see where he actually installed a little piece to patch it. So we got the old Velcro off the window, somewhat cleaned it. I'm gonna clean it again. One thing I've been wanting to say is when you're doing this stuff, lower your camper, pull your slide in, lower your camper, just easier to get to. It also helps when you're putting your pad on and taking it off. Just before you hook up, lower the camper. Makes everything easier. So now you're just gonna give the window a good cleaning, and we're gonna take some alcohol and get your paper towels. All right guys, we sent you 4 pieces of Velcro. I'll put a piece of tape here. I've got an eyeball center line mark right there. We send you 2 long pieces, we send you 2 short pieces. Take your first piece, get some tape, let it go a little long, because we allow for extra. Take this, tape it. Come over here. Now, like I told y'all before, I'm gonna go a little higher on my glass. I'm gonna give it a good, about 3/16 of an inch gap. I'm gonna cut it straight up. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut this piece right there. And now I've got an extra piece, a little extra for repairs later on. All right, so get that one. Now we're gonna move to the top. So far, I got 3 little pieces that I've saved just from the little extra that we give you. Now, with the side pieces, you're gonna get even more. So once you figure out right there, so I'm looking at that, I'm gonna take my scissors, just gonna cut corner off. It's gonna go about right there. That's gonna be like that. I'm just running my thumb down to here. I'm gonna cut it off straight. You got a 2.5, 3-inch piece right there that you can save. Don't throw them away. Put them in the camper, put them in a drawer, put them somewhere and save them. Remember, like I said earlier, you want to keep everything away from the edge of the glass. You don't want water to have a chance to wick in behind it. Sure, it's going to get in, it's going to hit your edges. Your edges is where it's going to go. See how I've got this overlap coming off my glass? I'm going to go ahead and cut that just straight to that corner right there. I'm even gonna cut a little bit off of that just to give moisture away out, just a little bit, there. So, same thing on this side. I'm gonna come over here. I know automatically I'm gonna cut a little bit off this corner. I'm gonna get my edge over here where I want it. Get my height, got a little gap. We're good up there. Cut this off a little bit. That's it. We're in the sunshine. We let it sit in the sunshine all day. Don't apply your pad for 24 hours. Let the Velcro adhere. And that's it. I don't take my pad off when I'm camping. So the only time anybody sees it is when we park it under cover for storage. We also recommend when it is in storage, take the pad off. You can put it in the bag that we send you. If you do put it in the bag, just roll it up inside out. I know it came right side out. We want you to see it nice and pretty when you get it, but when you store it, fold it inside out, put it in your bag, leave it there. If it's been in your bag for a while, you know you're gonna go camping, take it out of the bag, lay it flat, let the wrinkles work your way out of it, and apply it. Now, give us a little bit, we'll show you how to put the pad on. I recommend lower the camper. If you can, if you're able to, lower the camper, get you a little step stool like my buddy Tim needs, and then you can start putting your cover on. If you got a truck, you can back your truck up to it, stand on the tailgate. That's what Tim likes to do. He's vertically challenged. I'm gonna borrow his stool. Got my camper down, very easy. I take it, just kind of start a corner where you think it's gonna be, go across it. You can look up here and see, we make the pads to where you should have a good amount, 3/8, half-inch coverage over the glass. Here's your Velcro line. You can look up here and see if you're straight. Always to remember, these things are handmade. Each one is individually handmade. Yes, there's gonna be some imperfections. They're gonna be a little big, so maybe a little bit smaller. They will fit. If they don't fit, contact us. We'll correct it immediately. Once you get it where you like the coverage up and down, take it, pull it tight. I like to get mine tight. I like to work the wrinkles out. You get to your campsite, you want to take it off. Remember, you've got an end here on your Velcro. You've got ends here on your Velcro. Take your hand, start in the middle, start right in the middle. Work it to the end, work it there, come over here, same thing, get in the middle, work to the middle, work to the end. There you go. Now, keep it up a little bit, work up to that one, come over here, come down, work back to your corner. There you go.
Just to follow up on what Craig's saying, when it comes to the Velcro, it is a wear item. It's kind of a lot like tires on a travel trailer. You're gonna replace those to make sure that they're working and they're protecting your trailer and it's safe to travel with it. The Velcro is very similar. Difference is Velcro costs $10 to replace versus $200 a tire, $150 a tire. So yeah, we recommend replacing the Velcro as you see it start to wear. Seasonally, maybe every 2 years. Just keep an eye on it and replace it when you need to. We do offer Velcro for sale on our website to replace it. And because we believe in our product, we're not making any money on the replacement Velcro sales. We want your pad to be on there to protect you and to keep your camper a little darker when you need to sleep at night. So we've talked about taking care of the Velcro on your windshield. Let's talk about the pad now. Taking care of the exterior pad itself. It is marine grade vinyl. Any marine grade vinyl cleaner that you can find out there is safe to use on this, and we do recommend cleaning it and conditioning it with that. One of the other things that we have learned from some of our valued customers is It's great to use a water repellent product, something like a Rain-X or a Pledge oil-based type product. After you've cleaned it, spray that on it. It'll really help you come summertime when you're catching lots of bugs on here. A lot easier to wipe them off if you put a coat of one of those water repellent products on there. Clean it up nice and easy. Hey everybody, Tim Sexton with YBoutDoors back with you. We're going to do a quick test to show you what the pad is made of. It's not overly scientific. We're taking a slingshot and we're going to shoot a pebble at our windshield that has our pad over it right now, and then we'll show you the same pebble, same slingshot, same person shooting the slingshot, and show you what that same pebble does to the windshield. And yeah, it's a standard pebble. All right, Mark, let it fly. You can see that pebble hit right in this area right here. Peel it back. No damage to that window. All right, now we're gonna shoot the windshield without any protection on it. This is what it's gonna do to the windshield if it's not protected. Okay, so we've taken 2 shots at the window with no protection. You can see up here where we hit it, and we've got the spider, and then we hit it again down here and got more spider web from the impact of the rock. So compare the cost of our pad, what we like to consider insurance, to the cost of replacing your windshield and the lost time out camping with your family because you're not able to use your camper because your window's broken. You've got to order this through the manufacturer, and they've got to go through their replacement glass company. And it takes anywhere from, we've seen minimum 6 weeks, but we've seen a lot of people lose their campers for 3 to 4 months at a time. You don't want to do that, especially if you're right at the beginning of summer. The windshield itself costs anywhere, well, to replace it costs anywhere from $900 to $1,200.
Hey, pretty cool concept, right? How about that video? Lucky nobody got hurt with the slingshot, right? If you were interested and you need one of these, you got one of those campers with that front windshield, don't be that guy that ends up getting it busted with a rock. Get yourself one of those pads. If you're in the Houston area and you're going to the camping show, these guys are gonna have a booth there. If not, go to their website, get in touch with them, drop them an email, they'll get you hooked up. All right, thanks a lot for watching the episode. Thanks a lot for watching this episode of Tower Talk TV. Give us a thumbs up, hit the like button. Hey, if you need to get one of these pads and you're in the Houston area and you're going to the RV camping show this week, they're gonna be there, they're gonna have a booth. Otherwise, go to their website or send them an email, get in touch with them. You're gonna want one of these pads. The last thing you wanna do is be down for a whole camping season because your windshield got busted.